Hey, welcome to Vine and Thorn Witch and another Oracle showcase. So today I am going to explore Raven's Wand Oracle. So this is one of those decks that I saw when I was at an expo, and something about the art just stared at me and I had to bring it home. It's a very interesting deck, and it's something that I haven't seen anywhere else. So let's go ahead and open the box. I mean, the art is so interesting, and the case is so beautiful with the dark greens and the purples. Look at her. She's so gorgeous. Like, I want to invite her over for lunch and we're just going to sit and talk all day. It's really a nice little deck. And I'm really glad that I picked it up. So the art in here, look at that. The art is so interesting. It's just, everything in here has a really interesting twist on interpreting the cards, on your intuition. Has a lot of like earth energy to it and working with earth energies. I mean, look at that. The 4-season spread. It's really a nice deck. I mean, just look at her. Her coat, her wand. I love that she's smoking a pipe. Everything about her is interesting. And then these cards. Just look at the back of these cards. The dragons with the leaves, and then the 4 corners, and then the witch's knot of magic. It's really something. I mean, just look at it. I love these dragons. And of course, perfectly, it's in balance. So you have that mystery when you're pulling your cards, and they're that perfect blend between matte and gloss. So they feel really good when you're working with the cards in your hands. So if you don't want spoilers for the deck, jump ahead. I do have timestamps. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into the showcase. So as you can see, the vividness of the art is a lot of detail in every single card. I love cards that have a lot of symbolism, that you can sit back and kind of meditate on the art and spend like 10-15 minutes after doing a card spread and maybe seeing more things that are going to pop out, just going to talk to your intuition. I love things like that. Okay, so let me shuffle the cards. Oh. Okay. I don't think that was fall off the floor at your door. That was just me being a klutz. All right, so oh wow, these cards are wanting to have a reading. They're just popping out of my hands. And pull those 3 cards for today. Okay, do I pull the one that is sticking up? I think I will. And this one is staring at me, so second thought, this one. And then 3 is going to be, yeah, this one right here. Oh, Look at that. It just says no. That was interesting. Let me trust my intuition here. Let's see. What do I want to do? Okay. Let's do it this way. I don't know if anybody else ever does that, where the card literally goes back into the deck and it's like, let's do something different. Let's let the deck talk to us. Okay, so card 1 is Prove Yourself. Oh, I love the cats. Founding Day. Okay. And 3 we have... Oh, wow. That gave me goosebumps. Changing Faces. Oh, look at that. The raven and... I think that's a hawk? Oh. Oh, wow. I could stare at that for hours. See what I mean? This deck, the art is so interesting. Okay, so let me go ahead and get the guidebook out because it's an oracle, so it's not the standard tarot. And I always want to make sure that I respect the artist and the people who created the deck. Okay, Prove Yourself. So Jenny Hartson has a soft spot for cats, and in the derelict ruins of the brickwork, a colony of feral cats have made their home. Jenny tends their well-being when able, but she must earn their trust before they'll come to her. Trust only comes with patience, so let those you want to draw closer do so in their own time. Jenny makes sure to avoid sudden moves or loud noises, and instead goes about her work calmly and softly. When we prove ourselves as stable and constant, trust will grow. That is true. Very true. So now we have Founding Day. Okay. The founding banner marks the day, 50 years before the Wildwood Coven was founded. Kathy Wallace looks off into the distance, but she is mindful, firm in stance and aware. The jackdaws ride the wind, scouting the terrain ahead with extensions of her consciousness. With this knowledge, Kathy can afford to take her time, walk with confidence, and appraise her action. When we are mindful, we can foresee the consequences of our actions and make informed choices. Remember that mindfulness applies to all we do. The task doesn't need to be momentous or grand to qualify for focus and joyful attention. Just every card has this story wrapped into it that is independent of itself. So it really draws you into understanding the individual people that are in the cards. Okay, so Changing Faces. Painted faces brighten any coven festival, and we all wear different faces on occasion. Although perhaps not as striking as the Lavinia Silverdale's, masking can help us by covering our vulnerabilities like a shield, such as wearing a brave face during a crisis, or being attentive when we really feel exhausted. A mask can be a new clothing or a hairstyle, and these simple things can give us a fresh perspective on ourselves. Would you benefit from stepping out of your everyday routine and being someone else for a while? Wow. But, so there was no intention, of course, when pulling these cards. Sometimes they resonate with me, and sometimes maybe they're meant for someone else. I don't know. I don't read too much into that. But I just wanted to share this deck because of its beauty. I have not seen this deck advertised anywhere else. Unless I just kind of missed it. So Stephen, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Hutton, began writing and illustrating the Dark Raven Chronicles some years ago, starting with the novel Raven's Wand. So there's just this whole thing that is tied into it, and it makes me want to go and research the books and look into just more understanding of what is going on with this art. It is so intriguing. Okay. And yeah, so hopefully you're having a beautiful day or night. Thank you for stopping by and spending a few moments with me. And as always, happy witching.